Born, January 23, 1951, Denison, Texas. From the skies of a small Texas town to the cockpit of one of the most harrowing flights in aviation history, Chesley Sullenberger III, known simply as Sully, was destined for altitude. A former U.S. Air Force fighter pilot. Graduate of the U.S. Air Force Academy. A commercial airline pilot with over 40 years of experience. Meticulous. Calm. Quietly confident. No one knew that one ordinary day, he would be called to do something extraordinary.
January 15, 2009. US Airways Flight 1549 took off from LaGuardia Airport, New York, bound for Charlotte, North Carolina. On board, 150 passengers, 5 crew members, and at the controls, Captain Sully, along with First Officer Jeff Skiles. But just 2 minutes after takeoff, disaster struck. A flock of Canada geese slammed into the plane. Both engines lost power. The Airbus A320 was gliding, silently, above the densest city in America. No thrust. No altitude. No time.
What followed was 208 seconds of impossible decisions. Air traffic control suggested a return to LaGuardia or a diversion to Teterboro. But Sully, eyes scanning the horizon, voice eerily calm, said the words that would change everything. "We're gonna be in the Hudson." It sounded insane. But it was the only option. He aimed the powerless aircraft toward the icy Hudson River, a narrow ribbon of hope between skyscrapers and bridges.
At 3:31 p.m., Sully brought the plane down with surgical precision. The landing gear retracted. The wings level. The nose up. The impact softened by water. No explosion. No roll. The A320 skimmed across the surface, then floated. A passenger jet, floating on a river. Everyone scrambled. Panic met freezing water. But the crew stayed composed. Sully walked the length of the cabin, twice, ensuring every single soul was off safely.
All 155 people survived. Some had broken bones. Some had hypothermia. But no one died. It was the most successful ditching in aviation history. Rescue boats, ferries, and emergency crews rushed to the scene. New Yorkers watched in awe. The world held its breath. And Captain Sullenberger became a legend.
But even heroes face scrutiny. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, simulation suggested Sully could have returned to LaGuardia. But he challenged them. Those were simulations. I had seconds, not perfect data. When human reaction time was factored in, every simulation ended in catastrophe. Except the river landing. The NTSB reversed its tone. Sully's decision was vindicated.
After the crash, Sully testified before Congress, became an advocate for aviation safety, authored the memoir, Highest Duty, was portrayed by Tom Hanks in Clint Eastwood's film, Sully, was appointed U.S. Ambassador to the ICAO, International Civil Aviation Organization. But through it all, he remained humble. "I was just doing my job."
Sully didn't just save lives. He restored faith in professionalism, discipline, and human skill in a world increasingly run by machines. He showed the world that experience matters, that heroes don't wear capes, and that sometimes courage is quiet, calm, and razor-focused.